For those of you that know me, Marlo, by the way, nice to meet you. If we're meeting for the very first time, I used to have a show every Monday at 5 o'clock called Good Eating with Marlo. And in that show, we would just feature for you food for 2 hours. And hopefully we're gonna start doing the show again. But it's all about Foodie Fridays now. And that's what you're watching right now. It's wonderful foods. In that show, one of my favorite things that I discovered and fell in love with were David's scones. I am so in love with their scones, and if you've never tried them or you have no idea what a scone is, let me show you. Because in this offer, and we haven't had these in so long, I don't know what happened, but they're back, and they are fabulous. Oh my gosh, I wish you had them for next week, and maybe you'll get them in time for Mother's Day. You talk about making mom a breakfast in bed and bringing it to her that she would love. Here's the offer. You're going to get 16 of these beautiful fresh baked scones. Your choice will be, if you would like to have your 8, everybody gets cinnamon, so you'll get 8 in the cinnamon. The cinnamon is always the #1 bestseller. So you'll get 8 in the cinnamon. Look at how beautiful they are, by the way. Look at the size of these scones. They're incredible. They're 1/4 pound scones. So you'll automatically get 8 in the cinnamon, and then you decide what your secondary flavor will be. Mine is always, and I never deviate, always the cranberry orange. Always, always, always. I love it. It's incredible. We're gonna break open one in a moment. Or you can go for option number 2. You automatically are gonna get 8 in that #1 best-selling cinnamon, but back popular demand, sold out the last time, our lemon white chocolate chip stall. This is a 1-day only price. So at $36.95, you ask for the single ship, or you can get this every 60 days for a year. But at $12.32 with a hot cup of tea, with a cup of coffee, with a little bit of added butter or jam, these are a dream. If you've tried our scones before, please, please, please give us a call. I just want to show you, these are my favorites. And you know this to be true. I shouldn't pick favorites. They say you shouldn't have that favorite child, right? But this, let's start with this one, that orange cranberry. You know this, right? Because of me.
Yes! This is why so many of you out there at home decided to give something like this a try.
Oh my gosh, it's that citrusy, tangy of those cranberries.
Fresh.
Oh my gosh, look at how nice.
I can see the steam coming off of that. That's how we want you to enjoy it.
I wish you could smell it though. These are so incredible. Let's describe it, because maybe someone is watching and they've never tried a scone. Maybe they've heard of them, but they've never had one. Give us a little backstory on these while I get a chance to enjoy this.
You know, so we've often seen scones maybe in specialized coffee shops, but you know, they're maybe sitting on the shelf in a bakery. These are fresh baked, and then they're going to be shipped to you. So we hear the word scone, and it's something that we, you know, maybe have experienced across the pond, but a scone is a cross between a biscuit and a muffin. Ooh. And boy, oh boy, I don't know if you've ever had a biscuit or a muffin that big, but these are 1/4 pound scones. So when you're getting these 2 boxes shipped to you, whoop, here I come, you are going to get 4 pounds of scones, and you can enjoy them within a couple of days or put them in your freezer for up to 6 months. And that's how my mom and dad love to do it. They're huge fans of the scones. In fact, the new lemon white chocolate chip, so much like with the cranberry, and the cinnamon, oh my goodness, is loaded.
Okay, look at
that.
that
So much
cinnamon.
like the cranberry. Yeah,
and it's
such a fresh taste.
And this is that lemon chocolate chip. So I'm gonna break that one open. Oh my gosh. And you can
so
taste.
We're giving you.
You can smell. You can smell the. I mean, guys, I'm telling you. You ever walked into like a bakery, or you've been in someone's home that bakes, and you're like, oh my gosh, what in the world?
Warm, right?
It's so intoxicating the way that these smell. I'm gonna take a bite of this one, and this is that. I believe this is the lemon chip one.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And I know Right? This is my mom's new favorite. And she brought some to a friend because, again, you can put them in your freezer for up to 6 months. So it's that pure lemon oil. Then we load it with white chocolate chips. Yes. So what we want you to do is gently warm it, whether it's in your toaster oven or your regular oven, for just a few minutes. And we say gently warm, just put it, at a low temperature, because that activates what? The heavy cream and the butter, which is the base of all of our scones, which is why you get all of those flaky layers. So take one scone out, enjoy it on that breakfast.
I gotta say, Crystal.
Go ahead, yes.
I gotta say, that lemon white chocolate chip.
It's a new hero, yeah, it's a new fave.
It's so ideal, right? Because in springtime, we love that little bit of tartness, you know what I mean, that lemon gives. But it's not too much, it's perfect. That's delicious. That is really incredible. And that one, we don't have often. So although we'll offer the scones, it's usually only like once a year that we get to offer you that lemon white chocolate chip. So if you want the lemon chocolate chip, only 230 available, here's what I recommend. Get it on auto ship. And here's why I make that recommendation. Because on the auto ship, number one, you'll receive it every 60 days. And if that's too often for you, you can customize auto ship. We say 60, you may say 90. It's totally up to you, right? And only 100 people can get the auto ship, right? But at least you'll have them, and they are, it is, I cannot wait until you try them. Because the butter with that lemon chip, it's divine. It's so perfect for this time of year. Now I'm loving that one as much as my orange cranberry orange. And believe me, I thought nothing could top my cranberry orange. I mean, you know how much I love the cranberry orange. But if
you know why?
I love both of those.
Because of that freshness, I think you love.
Yeah,
it's that freshness with those ingredients.
I like the orange. I like the citrusy. I like that little bit of tartness with the sweetness, and the flavor is just so wonderful. And look at how beautiful they are, by the way. So for your guest, you can cut them in half because they are pretty sizable.
Oh yes.
We've got to talk about the #1 bestseller, by the way, which is the cinnamon. And again, look at these in my hand, and look at that cinnamon. My goodness. Look at how beautiful that is. And look at all of the chips all the way around that. That's incredible.
Yeah, not only do we give you flaky layers, when you open that up, you're gonna see the oodles and oodles of cinnamon chips that melt into it. And then we put cinnamon crystallized sugar all over the top. So you'll have a little crunch of the sugar, and then you get inside to all of those cinnamon chips. This is a classic. And I gotta say, I'm going to drizzle a little honey on this because I know sometimes, we like to give ourselves a treat, right? Whether you smear on that cream cheese or you just sit down. My parents started traditions. Of course, they got the hookup with me and David's Cookies, but they have scone Sundays now. And they take one scone out each Sunday. And they'll send me a picture and say, hey, I've got they love the cranberry orange too, Marlo.
Yeah.
And it really is because we use the best ingredients, because we use heavy cream, because we use butter, and we use that pure orange oil, pure lemon oil, which is why it's that perfect taste for the summer and spring, right?
Give me an update real quickly, Andre, just on which ones are the most popular. So remember, it's a 16 count that you're getting of the scones. So you'll get all of these. Think about any guests that come to your home, that special Sunday where it's gonna be raining all day and you're not gonna leave the house and you want something that's yummy and delicious, you'll have these right in your freezer. They do come in separate boxes and they make for wonderful gifts. No, you automatically get the cinnamon. Is it going to be okay, so the cranberry orange is going to be the most popular. That's my personal favorite, but keep those phone calls coming. Crystal, thank you so much. I'm so nice and full now.
Enjoy. Oh, I'm so glad I could do that for you.
Oh, girl, I couldn't wait. I'm gonna see if I can take the rest of my little scone home and the rest of my little chocolate chip cookies home, because why not? I might as well finish it, right? Coming up a little bit later on, we're gonna be talking about the perfect way to be able to serve your foods, bake your foods, and also do food prep and storage. Anchor